I ain't never made a call to Diddy. I got Diddy's number, just hit him up. Yo, Diddy, what up? Never happened.
He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just said?
Ooh, this is a tight one. And the winner is Eminem, the Eminem Show.
Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? Yep.
You guys don't need to worry about me getting revenge from Diddy. I've got 3 moves that make sure he'll never be able to come after me or my family. First, I personally reached out to the victims' legal teams. The real reason he's not getting out is those buried cases behind the scenes. I provided legal funding for 7 victims who had been silent for years and brought in the top criminal attorneys in the country. Second, I bought up every potential post-release business deal he had lined up. I planned this 2 years in advance, so by the time he got sentenced and still had hope of getting out, every partner had already cut ties with him. Third, I don't just have evidence, I've got backups. This is an entire minefield that's been buried for 20 years. I uncovered every secret from the last 30 years. With testimonies from the victims, we interviewed over a dozen people he tricked, threatened, or violated. You think that's harsh? No, he destroyed other people's lives for decades. I'm just making sure he spends a few extra years in prison for it. I'm not afraid of his people, not afraid of his threats. I know he's still in there fantasizing about a comeback, but the truth is, he's never coming back.
That's why I don't be going to them puppy parties. They can hug you from the front and the back at the same time. What the fuck you talking about? Look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this ain't my kind of party. I like it. It's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom. Like that is good.
The reason why their groups are so close is because all of them have a certain type of STD. I think they all got the alphabet. Now, bear with me, guys, because I'm not even trying to cap. I looked at it like this. You know they're not using condoms, right? So if you're in a party not using condoms, it ain't like you could catch something twice, right? You know, so if you already got something, ain't like you can catch it again. So I believe, one of my theories is that these people at these Diddy parties were so close because they all had STDs.
I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participate. So
was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that. All of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
For decades, hip-hop has been fueled by larger-than-life personalities, fiery rivalries, and buried secrets that inevitably explode into the public eye. Among the most notorious and enduring clashes is the simmering tension between New York legends 50 Cent and Diddy. What began as a subtle competition between 2 industry titans has evolved into nearly 20 years of relentless public sparring, with 50 Cent repeatedly launching pointed shots at Diddy whenever the opportunity arises. In recent years, however, their feud has escalated far beyond playful jabs and online banter. 50 Cent now claims to hold insider knowledge about the explosive events that unfolded at Diddy's infamous private gatherings, allegations involving several high-profile celebrities that sent shockwaves throughout the music world. His revelations have reignited old flames and ignited fierce public debate. In this deep dive, we'll unravel the origins of their bitter rivalry, uncover the hidden truths, and explore how this ongoing saga continues to shape hip-hop culture. 50 Cent has pulled back the curtain on Diddy's lavish lifestyle, accusing him of hosting exclusive, high-profile parties shrouded in mystery, and he didn't stop there. He went further, pointing fingers at a roster of celebrities rumored to have attended these secretive events. The origins of this bitter conflict date back to the early 2000s, a turbulent period for 50 Cent. Fresh off surviving a near-fatal shooting and dropped by his record label, he found himself struggling to stay afloat, turning to ghostwriting as a lifeline. Later, 50 Cent revealed that one of his ghostwritten verses was actually performed by Diddy on the track, Let's Get It by G-Dep. Although they never collaborated face-to-face, this indirect link placed them in overlapping circles, sparking a cold, uneasy dynamic that simmered beneath the surface for years before erupting into the public spotlight.
Living after being shot 9 times.
I don't know what the criteria are for street credibility. Or
That's
if
it.
If there's something that creates more merit for you. I looked at like that experience is something that was unfortunate that I had to.
I forget, why did the guy shoot you 9 times? Was it drugs or something?
He was paid to do it.
He was paid to do it.
Yeah.
Who would want to shoot you?
Why were you targeted?
You're such a good guy.
This is my past.
It was a drug thing,
No,
like
it's
a
just
business thing.
Karma.
Karma.
Explain to me again why this guy was hired to shoot you 9 times.
Well, he was paid because someone, felt like that I would potentially do something to them if they kept going in the direction that they were going.
Man, you are tough.
What are you talking about?
The fact that somebody put out a hit on him because he was going to f somebody up? What kind of shit is that? That's crazy.
But what is this all over?
I don't know.
It's difficult to explain, Robin, because you're not actually in the environment or involved in
Just
type
You can explain it to me.
We'll see if we can follow it.
Nah, man, it's just,
What happened? What had you...
it's so tough.
You were pissed off at someone and you were going after them. What were you pissed off about?
Nah, we was just having differences.
Oh, like over what? A woman?
Nah,
No
just
way.
going back and forth. Like, a guy got robbed in the actual neighborhood.
And he accused you of robbing.
Nah, he just seen me communicating with someone who actually
robbed him.
And he misinterpreted the conversation because he seen me laughing and us talking, but he didn't know I grew up with the guy.
You're talking to a guy who you don't even know up this other guy.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden they think you're in cahoots with this guy.
Yeah, because you see you laughing and talking, they figure you laughing and talking about them.
Pain-wise, how bad is it to get shot in the face? Like, I mean...
Probably... I don't know how to describe that outside of...
Is it a 10 on the pain scale?
It's not really like... Because it's not as painful as having to visit the dentist repeatedly for root canal.
Really? Do you think you're dead at that point when you take 9 bullets? Do you go, oh, this is it, I'm checking out?
Well, it's a life-threatening situation. It's just not... I've seen people going to the hospital under circumstances that were way less intense and not come out.
Yeah, it's a miracle you lived. Did you think you were like Jesus had saved you or something? Like, did you have a religious...
Where were all these bullets?
Oh, yeah, you have those moments where you get a little closer connection to your higher power because you kind of don't have an answer.
But where were all these bullets? Because if you're shot 9 times and you live, it probably didn't hit anything important.
Meanwhile, how lame is this guy who shot you?
Everything's important, Robin. Everything's important.
How lame is this?
Shoot you in one of your unimportant areas, Robin.
Yeah, right. What's an unimportant area? You're right.
What the?
Oh yeah, he shot you in unimportant areas.
I'm talking medically.
But it's amazing your face isn't scarred from getting shot in the face, right?
I got the little dimple.
Oh.
By 2002, 50 Cent was rapidly rising as one of hip-hop's most fearless and unapologetic voices, never shying away from calling out anyone who crossed his path. Amid this ascent, Diddy quickly became one of his prime targets. But this wasn't just about rivalry or competition. Beneath 50's words lay a deep-rooted sense of distrust. Rather than backing down, 50 Cent leaned into the tension. Through Instagram interviews and his own television platforms, he openly mocked and criticized Diddy, sometimes with playful jabs, but more often with sharp, serious implications. He challenged Diddy's behavior, dismantled his public image, and relentlessly exposed what he saw as a stark disconnect between the polished persona Diddy projected and the reality hiding behind the scenes.
And it's like all of Puff's problems are coming from the ministers touching little boys. What you mean? The laws are the way they are because
Because of the priests.
The priests touching little boys.
Oh. Why is everyone looking at me, bro? I just go to church. I just go to church, right? I have nothing to do with this. I have an alibi.
That's why the laws allow you to go that far back.
Turn away from you right there. I'm just a Catholic kid. Go on.
You've been diddled.
No. What's the body of Christ taste like? It's sacrilegious. You can't do that.
He's like, yo, drink my blood.
Yo. So it is crazy when after 20 years they come out. That is foul.
But with Puffy, you were the only one saying anything for decades.
Yeah, because we had our own little thing.
But you were the only. Everybody else is scared.
Huh?
But everybody else is scared. So you think maybe this is a similar thing where everybody else is scared? I don't know what it is. I'm just asking.
I think that they're scared.
But if they're scared, then that's what I'm thinking.
Insinuating Jay-Z a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you've been saying people gonna come for him a little bit.
No, I thought he would do funky stuff like the Super Bowl. Like it was not okay for me to be at the Super Bowl.
Oh, he tried to cut that.
Yeah, he didn't want me to. Well, they worked to make like there was an issue with me in the NFL that doesn't exist.
So he did the corporate way of trying to keep you down. Oh, it's not me, it's them.
It's them. And then when M says he's not gonna do it if I'm not there, then
let's go.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's your and Jay's issue?
It's just competitive stuff.
It's really just competitive.
This is what I'm saying. When it gets past actual art, like actual music, and you're trying to block something that's in business, then it feels weird. It feels like we should be having beef.
Oh,
okay.
So that's the behind the scenes thing that we don't see. It's one thing when there's like people talking about each other in music, but there's behind the scenes business deals that a guy is getting involved with on the side, and it's not like you're gonna go public and be like, they tried to stop my vitamin water.
This deal, and you go, he said that to you, like,
wow.
Like they'll speak to your temperament, like say, you know, if 50's a little crazy, he'll say anything. You see what saying anything did to Kanye.
So they're he's basically trying to scare people out of doing you.
Later, 50 Cent unveiled plans for an in-depth documentary series centered entirely on his decades-long feud with Diddy and the mounting allegations swirling around the music mogul. This wasn't just another viral social media stunt. It was a meticulously crafted project aimed at exposing what 50 claimed was the hidden truth behind one of the industry's most powerful figures. By May, he had already secured a deal with Netflix, guaranteeing the story would reach millions worldwide, turning his explosive claims into a global conversation that's impossible to ignore.
Now let's get to a few of this morning's other big headlines.
Starting with a bombshell announcement amid the mounting lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs, Houston rapper 50 Cent announced yesterday that he's the executive producer of a docu-series about the assault and allegations against Combs. The series will also discuss trafficking and racketeering charges Combs is facing. The series is expected to make a premiere on Netflix, but a date has not yet been set.
So you have something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right? I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now. And then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy. I mean,
but I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated. So
was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what's going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal. You go to the 90s, and PPD said he paid him to kill Tupac.
Yeah.
So look, like, you get the craziest accusations. You had TMZ created a docuseries. They went to Tubi, but the series is saying the downfall of Diddy.
You're one of the first persons in entertainment that really call out people and kind of have that authority in that to be able to call people out. I mean, which is it's pretty amazing. You're kind of, in some ways, draining the swamp of Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't have a support system. I don't have a support system of a peer group of artists that I require to do what I'm doing. I've had to be on my own from the beginning. So I don't necessarily have a responsibility to behave a certain way, according to them. And if I didn't have an award-winning director doing it, if I hadn't put the right people in place to produce it properly, I would understand why they would question or doubt anything.
Let me ask you this: do you think she knew what he was doing?
I believe she knew he was doing the freak-offs, but do I believe she knew he was allocating different monies to different places and which way it was going, which offshore accounts, which Swiss banks accounts, and all that shit was going in? Nah. I think she just was enjoying the fruits of the labor.
But why you believe she knew about the freak-offs?
Because one of the witnesses said she was there. And do you remember this, bro? Check it out. People tell off on themselves so much, man. And I don't understand when people don't catch it. Diddy has said this. He said, when I give a party, I have to have an ambulance outside of the house. Paramedics ready. That people have to take IVs. Remember the time that him and his mama kissed each other on the lips?
Yeah, I remember that video.
Do you remember that both of them was getting an IV at the same time?
Yeah, I did notice that.
That's from the Diddy freak off party. And I'm gonna say allegedly.
So let me ask you this. You knowing her, you knowing her personally. Is she the kind of person that, will be a part of a freak off with?
I think that she liked to party, and she partied with young people. She's always been like that.
But to get back to this lawsuit, right? Lil Rod, he also alleges that, Diddy, he would grope his genitals and he would grope his anus.
My man, I didn't understand that one right now because his anus is your asshole. His genitals is his nut. So I guess he had to be naked when Puff was doing that. Where was he at? What was he doing? Because he said that they never had. So if you read it in the thing, they never had. He made claims that they never had. But how would he grope your anus? Your asshole? How would he play with your genitals?
Yeah, it don't make sense. I mean,
it don't make sense. How you wake up butt the F naked with two other men in the bed with Diddy and nothing happened? I think he was just trying to save face, man.
But do you think there's a possibility that he meant that, Diddy will grope his, butt, instead of anus? I mean, because I'm trying to figure out how does that work, somebody groping your anus.
You gonna say your butt. The lawyer would say, what do you mean? He would say, my butt cheeks. There's a such thing called butt cheeks. Your two cheeks. He said anus. The anus is the asshole. How did he get that far? Lil Rod, you gotta say no to Diddy something. No, that shit ain't funny, man. But you gotta say no.
So from you reading the lawsuit, right, you feel like he had relations with Diddy?
When me being a former investigator, I think Lil Rod was trying to save face on certain things, that he had somewhat of a relationship, or he was doing some things with Diddy that he didn't want to really come out in that fashion. Because there's no way that he gonna wake up and his anus is hurting and his genitals is all over the place and he's in the bed after being drunk or drugged and saying nothing happened. And you think that Diddy gonna be in the bed with 3 other men and nothing happened? It doesn't sound logical. If we're reading and believing what he said in those papers. If you woke up in bed and you was drunk or intoxicated on ecstasy, on whatever drugs that they put in there, roofied you or whatever, and you not and you not feeling right, something is wrong. Wouldn't you say? Something is wrong. He didn't say, we woke up with all my clothes. He said, we woke up butt the F naked.
For now, the situation remains unresolved. Yet, 50 Cent insists the list exists and vows to bring it to light when the time is right. When Diddy's trial came to a close, he was cleared of the most serious charges, including racketeering and trafficking. However, he was found guilty of transporting women for prostitution, a verdict that confirmed at least some of the long-standing rumors about his private life held a kernel of truth. For 50 Cent, this marked a pivotal moment. Rather than merely mocking the court's decision, He framed the verdict as undeniable proof that Diddy's empire was built on exploitation and deception. To him, the outcome only strengthened the claims he'd been alluding to for years and reinforced his conviction that the full story was far from over.
I have experienced during the assault has had lasting effects on my body, causing ongoing health problems and complications. The combination of physical and emotional pain has created a cycle of suffering from which it is so hard to break free. I want to continue on this journey towards recovery and healing. I'm glad that he is locked up, but that a temporary feeling of relief.
The fallout only fueled 50 Cent's momentum. With courtroom evidence now exposed to the world, it became impossible to dismiss his claims as mere baseless attacks. Every new development lent his words fresh credibility, and in hip-hop, credibility is everything. But make no mistake, 50's approach is never random trolling. Every move is strategic. By tying Diddy's trial to his documentary project, he ensures the story stays alive long after the headlines fade. Through relentless Instagram posts and public mockery, he keeps the spotlight burning bright. And by teasing a mysterious list of celebrities, he keeps fans and insiders on edge, unsure if or when the names will surface. But one thing is clear. If anyone has the guts to reveal the truth, it's 50 Cent. His mission goes beyond exposing one man. It's about controlling the narrative and forcing an industry to face truths it's tried to bury for decades. The public hangs on every post, every comment. Social media explodes whenever he drops a cryptic hint or delivers a sharp jab. Fans are convinced he knows far more than he's letting on, and many are waiting for the day he finally spills it all. Music, behind the scenes, the industry's reaction tells a very different story. Most celebrities have chosen silence, unwilling to risk angering powerful allies or exposing any connection to those secretive gatherings. That silence speaks volumes, adding undeniable weight to 50 Cent's claims. If there truly was nothing to hide, why hasn't anyone stepped forward to deny it? For many in the music business, silence is the safest choice. Diddy still commands influence, connections, and a loyal network ready to shield him. Speaking out could mean career suicide. But 50 Cent isn't like most people. He's built empires far beyond music, spanning film, television, business, and real estate. He doesn't rely on industry approval, nor does he need anyone's permission to speak. And it's that freedom that fuels his ability to be louder, bolder, and more fearless than anyone else.
His thing was turning straight men gay. That was his thing. Where's Hype? What's his last film project?
Belly?
Yeah, DMX was a star in that.
Facts. Facts. Jab, my question to you is, and again, we're just talking the psychology of a man.
What if the entertainment industry is nothing but a cover for a worldwide dream?
You mentioned who's on tapes and who got tapes out.
Yeah.
The purpose of having a recorded freak off.
Yeah.
What does that do for the male? What does that do for the female? Like, some females are cool with it. What is the thought behind that as far as, let's record this session and either rewatch, keep it for sale? Is it evidence? Is it just, like, what is the mentality behind having
if you can
the
own
visual memory?
Their vulnerability, if you can own that, you have the ability to control and manipulate that person. See, guys start off by saying, "Oh, man, I don't want to watch porn. I just want to watch us." See, that's the line.
That's the line.
Wouldn't you rather me be watching us than watching a bunch of other? See, the finesse, that fluff. You so Do you really want me watching anybody else but you? I could look at you all day. Vanity. See? Make her feel special. Make her feel like she's the only, the object. Meanwhile, this is sitting here thinking, so her daddy works at Sony and I need such and such as contract ended.
Does it also work this way for men?
Absolutely. And it's worse for the men. Women are used to being the victims of, not men. No man walks in thinking that another man is looking at him like a lollipop. Not a straight man. You are only hip to the that you hip to. You know what I mean? Which is why you hear so many people say they went to Diddy parties and they felt like something was off and decided to leave, or they got invited to another room and they decided to go because they felt like it wasn't right, or whatever the case may be. These is literally walking in there not thinking. Seriously, but the thing is, they were still willing to take the chance to go because everybody's been hearing these whispers.
For 50 Cent, this is no longer just about revenge or entertainment. It's about accountability. He's made it clear that he wants Diddy to face real consequences, and he's determined to use every tool at his disposal to make that happen. From social media and documentary filmmaking to potentially music revealing the names of those caught up in the web, 50 Cent is relentless. In his view, the truth isn't meant to stay buried, and sooner or later, he believes it will come to light.
Nothing Puffy did. Yeah, no, it was just so excitement. It's so much excitement that there was no reason for me to put something in our drink. I need you to remember. I need you to remember this.
The foundation.
Thank you. Thank you. I told you I jump around.
Puff haven't liked each other business-wise for a long time.
That's why it's only business. It was really away from that. I explained why I didn't hang out with him, right? Because it's fluffy.
It's not your scene.
It's not my style.
Not your scene.
They hug you from the front and the back at the same time. I got uncomfortable with him because the way he was acting to try and get me to hang out with him was like, yo, I'll take you shopping. And I'm like, what you mean? That's something you say to a woman you're attracted to, maybe.
Right.
It's just weird, bro. And now you start to see a lot of the weird stuff that was there. It looks like it all lines up, don't it? It was not in the closet. It was in front of you and you wasn't seeing it because you see the beards. Or you see the girls. So you didn't look at them the way it actually is to a degree. And when I say people respond, how people respond to things matter, like the internet will take to it and just go off with it. Meek responds being the uncomfortability. He goes, yo, I gotta spend $100,000 to find out why my name is in this like this. And it's in it only because he's uncomfortable. You don't hear him talking about French. French was right there. Right? Why you get so quiet? You guys make me feel like I'm so scared.
Well, I'm listening. There's a lot.
No, they see this. You see this. They see this.
They see it.
Nah, you see this. They want to act like that. Oh, we got nothing to do with that. If we could just...
No, that ain't it.
The feud between 50 Cent and Diddy has spanned nearly 2 decades, but today, it's about far more than just jokes or personal digs. 50 Cent claims to hold insider knowledge of celebrities impacted after attending Diddy's notorious private parties, and he's clearly determined to expose the truth. With a documentary series set to premiere on Netflix, this conflict has shifted from a private grudge to a global spectacle. The story is now unfolding on the world stage, and the stakes have never been higher.